All right. Good evening. At the time of this recording, it is evening. Or if it is any other time period, I'll just simply say greetings, depending upon what time period you are watching this in. All right. So for this lesson, we are going to pretty much show the making of a list, a broken list, and simply how to fix it. This is going to be short since there isn't much to pretty much beef this out or pad onto it. It's pretty much kind of some elements that you have to remember. And then pretty much once you get the grip of it, it's pretty much a straight shot from there. So let's get right into it. Looking at the screen, I have two lists. I have a broken one and a fixed variation of the said broken one. So here's figure 1, which is a regular old broken list. And then here is figure 2, which is a fixed variation of said broken list of figure 1. So if you don't notice, or if you have noticed, I am using an entirely different new list to the one that I submitted previously in August, as I feel this one suits my demonstration a little bit better. And I feel like that last one, I didn't understand the concept, and I wanted to actually show something that over time, as I learned in the class, this is my progress. And so I've actually decided to use a different list. Now, let me demonstrate how to fix the list, and not only that, but explain the process of fixing the list while also planning or describing the 2 keynotes that I have for fixing the list. So the first thing, when you look at the list, all of this is pretty much just compressed into one singular table. So when you fix a list, you actually want to break it up into fragments of what you have here. And from that fragment, we make themes out of that fragment. So when you go down, you have hardware, owner, and manufacturer. All of these are themes. So that's the number 1 rule. The second rule is you want to have a key that is placed in each table to fix and maintain those relationships. So looking at this, we have serial number, production number, console make, and software. Now when we go to the owner, we have serial number, console make, and pre-order. But when we go to the manufacturer, we have serial number, production number, and factory name. These last elements, I should say, are exclusive to pretty much that theme. They don't appear anywhere at all. They are exclusive to that theme. Now, we have production number, serial number, the console make, and that's pretty much it. And those lists or those keys are pretty much inserted into other lists to maintain those relationships. So when we break the list up, the keys are placed into the list to actually maintain it. It's kind of like a glue. And so as I went through the class, I actually had an analogy that I related to my everyday life to help me firmly better grasp the concept. And I wanted to share it with you. So for one, when I was having trouble with it, when I had my previous one, I was looking at it and I was like, wait, is it still broken? So I had an analogy. I had an analogy between me and my siblings. My oldest brother, we don't share a mother, but we do share a last name and we do share our father. And the same goes with my sister. But in fact, my sister shares my mother with me, and she shares my father with me, and she shares the last name. So you have my older brother, Carlos, and you have, for his elements, you will have his mother, our father, our last name, and you could put like something like our social security or our birthday or whatnot, and it will go down the list. And so the foreign key that we place into our list that maintains our relationship for all of us siblings is our last name and our father. And so pretty much that's the concept that I pretty much use to grasp the material of the subject. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. And that's pretty much it for this lesson of list.